All right, let's talk about how to develop a dynamic team, because if you want an organization that's dynamic, you have to have a dynamic team. There are a couple of things that have really worked for me over the years, and I want to share them with you. One is looking for people that have the right personality and attitude. Personality and attitude are more important than degrees, and might even be more important than skills sometimes, because the person that has the right attitude and demeanor and personality is going to do those things that are going to make the organization really successful. That person is going to work harder, they're going to work longer, they're going to come in early, they're going to stay later, they're going to really try to achieve those goals, they're going to work well with other people, they're going to not gripe and complain if you ask them to do certain things. They're just going to be the kind of player that makes an organization successful. Now, you do need people with great skills. There's no doubt about it. You need people who can do certain jobs. So in addition to people that have great attitudes, you have to pinpoint those skills that will really advance your organization or department and make sure you have people in place that have those skills. You want them to mesh well with the other folks, and you want to be sure that you have a harmonious environment, because the better the environment, the more successful everyone will operate as a team. You've got to have really clear values and goals, a really clear agenda, and everyone has to know what they have to get done. So you have to be sure that you don't just have people that have a great attitude, and you don't have people that just have a great skills, but they know what they're doing. They know what they're there for. They know that they are there to make the organization successful, and what that means. What is successful? Is it a revenue level? Is it a number of customers? Is it a certain customer satisfaction index? What is it? Is it production? So you've got to define that. The other thing you've got to do is you've got to meet with those people regularly and keep them on task. You got to keep them on point. I used to meet with my team every single morning. It wasn't a long meeting, it was a brief meeting. But they knew that we were going to have that meeting every morning, and they knew that they would be responsible for reporting what happened the day before and what they're going to do the current day. So reinforcing that on a daily basis is important. The fifth thing that I think is critically important, I think I'm up to about 5, is you've got to really inject some inspiration and some motivation into that team. In addition to having skills and having the right attitude and keeping them on track every single day and making sure that they all mesh together and they have the right values, you got to inspire them. You got to let them know that we're here to do something that is really meaningful, and that they can do it, that other people have done it, we can do it. There are great companies out there. We want to be a great company. So remember those ingredients when you want to put together a dynamic team. It isn't just about the narrow aspects of getting a certain project or work done. You have to blend a number of elements to make a dynamic team. But when you do that, you're going to have a team that's really going to soar, they're going to be productive, and they're really going to get some things done for you. Put together a really dynamic team and focus on making them dynamic every single day.